Hey, Kumi, before we start,
You're live now, sorry.
okay, all right, then never
But
mind.
you could talk, I mean, go ahead,
That's all right.
go ahead. Yep, you are live, so whenever you want to go.
Good morning, everybody. It is now 9:32. I am Sean Scanlon, House Co-Chair of the Finance, Revenue, and Bonding Committee, and I'd like to welcome you to the Thursday, May 20th meeting of the committee to take action on a bill that was referred to us. Before we take that action, want to see if my Co-Chair, Senator Fonfara, has any remarks.
I'm good, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
And Representative Cheeseman or Senator Martin, would you like to say anything before we start?
I'm good to go. Yeah, I am good also. Sure, thank you.
Okay. Roman numeral 3 on our agenda is bills for review. Item number 1 is substitute for HB number 6541. The motion is JF to the floor.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion by Senator Fonfara, second by Representative Cheeseman. Kumi, if I may ask a procedural question here, is it your understanding whether that this bill 6541 is that encompassing the LCO, the latest LCO of this bill, which is 8676?
I am not clear on that at the moment because this was not our bill.
And Representative Scanlon, I just had an 8958 appears to be the latest LCO number. So not sure how many angels want to dance on the head of this pin, but.
Got it. So committee will stand at ease for a moment while we clarify that, and we will make sure we are voting on the appropriate bill. Committee will stand at ease. Committee will come back to order. And the motion has been made by Senator Fonfara and seconded by Representative Cheeseman. Any discussion on the bill? 6541. Representative Piscopo, did you have a question?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm a bit ill at ease with this. If this is a huge bill, 35 some odd sections, and I'm just seeing a final version like 2 minutes ago. So, understandably, I'm a little uncomfortable with voting on this. We still have 20 days left in the session. I don't so I think maybe I won't make any formal motions or anything. I'll leave that up to you, Mr. Chairman, and my colleagues. But I'm a little ill at ease voting on this huge, comprehensive policy change right now.
Thank you, Representative. What I would say is this bill has really been something that the Public Safety Committee has been working on, and even further than that, the administration has been working on. I believe this is a really big priority for not just our caucus, the governor's office, but also for our state. And I know it's a big bill. I know it's a moving target here, and it's not our committee's bill. So we're all doing the best to pick up and learn about what's going on. But I do think it's an important bill for us to move forward on today, and I strongly am supporting it and hope that our members will as well. Senator Formica.
Morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. I did not hear the LCO that you attached to this, so I apologize if you said it and I missed it.
We're just going to be JFing the bill that was referred to us, Senator. We will not be JFing a specific LCO number.
So what is the bill number would be?
The bill number is 6541.
And that does not have an LCO number attached to it?
Pequot Tribe and the Mohegan Tribe of Indians of Connecticut.
Yep. And that does not have an LCO number attached to it?
That is
or
the
you're
bill.
Just saying whichever version is the latest one is the one that would apply, but we don't know the number?
The 6451 is the bill itself, Senator.
Yep.
With no LCO number attached to it right now. It's just the bill. My understanding of the debate that we may or may not be having later on in the House today, and that the Senate will debate, will be based on the LCO, latest LCO that we, both of us have discussed in our caucuses, but that is not what we are debating today. We're just simply debating the bill today.
Thank you.
Senator Wong, followed by Senator Martin.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And I echo the concerns raised by Piscopo and General Assembly for the past 6 years, at least from my experience.
Senator, your
connection
is breaking up a little bit.
We're moving very quickly.
We're having a little trouble hearing you, Senator. Your connection is a little spotty.
Hold on. How's this right now, sir?
Better.
Thank you. I just want to be on the record in many of the concerns that are raised by this comprehensive bill, and the quick rush to passage of not having the purview of the Public Safety Committee, which has cognizance over our tribal compact, and very little concerns raised related to the societal cost of expanded gambling. So I will not belabor this committee and its members. I will be voting no on this, but there are many concerns as it relates to a significant expansion of gambling in the state of Connecticut. And I hope that we will proceed cautiously and transparently, because unfortunately, in the case of this bill and the pace in which it's going, neither is happening. So I'll be voting no, and hope that we will have more of an opportunity to be able to offer these kind of context and debate. So thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Martin.
So, thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, that this bill is going to be debated in the House today? And
That is my understanding, sir. Yes.
would it be possible that we could have at least 24 hours and for us to reconvene tomorrow after we've all had a chance to review it? You know, I agree with Senator Piscopo, Representative Piscopo and Senator Wong. You know, we've just got this in front of us just a few minutes ago, and we really haven't had a chance to really review it. And I appreciate the Commissioner Lehman and Paul Mounds coming to give us a summary of what the bill included, which is great. But I think, I'd like to have a little time anyway to put my eyes on it. So I'm throwing that out to see if there's a way that we could have at least 24 hours, and then you guys can take it up sometime next week if you so choose, or the House, that is. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator. So what I would say is that this is a unique bill. And it's a unique bill in the sense that we can't, as legislators, make changes to this bill. It is a bill that we can simply be up or down, yes or no on. And I understand the concerns that several of you have raised. I will say, in fairness, the language was provided to you yesterday. I know you didn't have a chance to have a caucus until this morning, but the language was out there yesterday, and I would hope that folks would have had maybe a chance to review that before you had a chance to talk to the administration just now. So I do also want to say very clearly that we are not the committee that this bill started in. We do have cognizance over it. Obviously, it had to get referred to us because of the taxation piece within it. That really is the piece that's the focus of our committee today. As is the case with every bill that gets referred to us, we really have to look at just the piece that's germane to us, and that is the tax piece. So if there are folks that have concerns about, sort of the mechanisms through which we can ensure the right people are the ones playing these games, that's sort of a topic for a different committee and a different day. So I would say, with respect, Senator, I think both of our full chambers will have a chance to weigh in on this in due time. Maybe that will happen today. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be next week. But in terms of us moving this out of the committee today, we will be doing that. And hopefully people have questions. They can get them answered in the coming days before final action on this bill happens.
Understood. Thank you.
Representative Cheeseman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And yes, I want to echo your comments. I did make this available to committee members last night, along with preliminary OLR and OFA reports. And again, and perhaps this is because from my part of the state, it's certainly the crafting of this bill has been an ongoing process and not something that has not been discussed in this building and indeed by the governor for quite some time. So I will be supporting this out of committee. I think the time to suggest changes and make amendments will be when this is debated on the floor, obviously starting in the House. I want to thank everybody for giving this careful consideration, because this is making a change in not only the way we exercise our control over gambling, but it is an expansion of gambling, and we have to make sure we're doing it in the right way. But as this committee has cognizance over the taxation piece, and we are required to, put our stamp on it, I will be supportive of this bill out of committee today, and look forward to having everyone air their views about this, both on a philosophical basis and an operational basis when it reaches the floor of the House and the Senate. So thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Meskers, followed by Representative Piscopo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I engaged in some preliminary conversations with Commissioner Lehman because through contacts in the financial world, I had a number of conversations about electronic gambling. I think from the taxation point of view, the most important issue that I wanted to get a surety from the governor's office is that the tax was on the top line. And I'm very comfortable that we achieved that. The issue being that the gross revenues need to be the point of taxation, because all of these companies that are engaged in electronic gambling, in certain states, they put the advertising as an expense, before taxation. So they've been able to subsidize all of their advertising, and the tax revenue has been abysmal. I'm very comfortable with the structure we have here, that we moving away from any philosophical argument, that we've maximized the opportunity for taxation of the revenue stream. So I'm pretty comfortable that we've done the right thing financially. The other issues we can all argue on and debate on, but I thought the government did a pretty good job on that. I haven't read the entirety of the bill, but I was focused on the financial aspects, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Representative Piscopo, followed by Representative Devlin.
Thank you again, Mr. Chairman. Sorry for the second time. I did indeed read the bill last night during session, during one of the long debates. But I did indeed read it, and then here it comes at 9:27. We get what is a new version, and then that came across my email at 9:32, 9:33 after we were in this meeting. So can you just briefly summarize what the change is between last night and this morning? I mean, there's been reference to that we've had plenty of time to look at it, and yes, I did read the bill, but there's a brand new change here 3 minutes after the meeting came in. So you understand my problem with this. Thank you.
I do, Representative, for sure, but I want to be very clear. We are not debating this morning the LCO, the bill with a different LCO number. We're just debating the actual bill itself. So the change that was made in the latest LCO, while relevant perhaps to the work that we're doing today in the House, if that is to be the case, is not necessarily relevant to this committee right now because we're only debating the bill itself. So the change that was made in those latest LCOs, I believe, is not significant from a policy perspective, but that is not what is before us today. What is before us today simply is the actual bill. Representative Devlin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to make a couple of comments. You've made it very clear that this is a priority for your caucus and that it's a priority for the governor. And we're going to check a box this morning just to get it through the Finance Committee. I appreciate that language that was shared with us yesterday while the House was in a very long legislative session. I did not get through all of it or all of the revenue package. And we did have an opportunity to hear the commissioner this morning. He gave great remarks and shared some useful information. But I am quite frankly offended that we are ramming this thing through, which is probably the biggest. Absolutely.
Representative, we're losing you a little bit. I'm sorry, your connection. We're losing you a little bit.
I'm not sure if you got all of my remarks, but I will not be supporting this out of committee. And wanted to make that comment for the record. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Any further questions or comments? I would just say, Representative Nuccio.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure if this is the right time or place in that, but I want to confirm that in this bill that we're talking about now, all of the revenues for this is going to the general fund, which differs from what we had passed in our revenue package. So I guess, how does that work now?
Yes, the money from the revenue side of this will go into the general fund. Yes, that is accurate.
With this bill, correct? So this supersedes what we did prior.
This we've considered this bill following the passage of our committee work, but this bill has the money going to the general fund. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I think I'm fairly comfortable with where I think this legislation is. I will also admit to being a little bit frustrated with trying to, get out of session last night at 10:30 and then come in here and try to get all of this read and ready, not having an advance notice to really go through it. But I think I'm fairly comfortable with the direction that the legislation has written. So for me, I'd like to mirror what my what my colleagues are saying, that, you know, this feels like a very rushed process. I'm not sure the urgency to get it done today or next, you know, if we put it off to next week to have time to really kind of digest it. But overall, I think I'm okay with it, but I would like to also express the frustration that not having the time to really go through this, I don't think that enables us to really do good bipartisan work and good government. So little frustration, but overall, I think I'm going back and forth. I think I may be okay with it for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion? I would just say, members, that this bill is the basis of an agreement that was announced by the governor and the tribes on March 18th, some 2 months ago. And while the language itself, I know, was not released until recently, the general contours of the deal have been known to both the public and all of us for over 2 months at this point. And so while I certainly do hear from my friends on the other side of the aisle that they would have liked more time with this, I do think that all of us are generally aware of what this deal is. And I hope that all of us would agree that this deal is the result of a lot of hard negotiation by the administration. I know that both of our caucuses heard directly from some of the folks that were in that negotiation. And I think that all of us hopefully would agree that doing something like this and getting a deal like this done that moves this forward after many, many years of debate and discussion around this, especially doing so in partnership with our two large tribal partners, is a good thing for the state of Connecticut. And in terms of urgency, I would just say that every day that goes by, at least from my perspective, that we do not address this issue is a day that this is happening illegally in the state, and the state does not benefit from it. While almost every other state around us is doing just that. They're benefiting from this exact thing. And so the urgency for me on this issue is personally that we have got a good deal in place. It's been in place for almost 2 months. And the time now is for us to act and move this bill forward. So I will urge all of my colleagues to support the bill today. I see Representative Mashinsky has a question, so we'll hear from her and then we will move forward. Representative Mashinsky.
Hi, Mr. Chairman. Good morning. Just a comment. I'm so happy that the state finally has an agreement with the tribes. I opposed previous versions of this bill because they were a direct attack on the previous agreement between the governor, legislature, and the tribes, which I thought was improper. But now that everyone has negotiated together, I'm comfortable with moving it forward. And I feel like I don't have to break my agreement with I'm one of the few that was here when the original agreement was done. And I feel that I can move forward without breaking the trust with the tribes, which is important to me, ethically speaking. And also, Mr. Chairman, you're right about the amount of gambling that's going on already. I was really shocked at one of the public hearings we found out that our constituents were wagering 60 million on sports, which really shocked me. I didn't know it was that high per year. So bill makes sense, and it's been properly negotiated. I think we should vote it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Yep. Motion has been made and seconded to JF HB 6451 to the floor. Fonfara.
Fonfara votes yes.
Scanlon.
Scanlon votes yes.
Martin.
Martin votes no.
Cheeseman.
Cheeseman votes yes.
Miller. Senator Miller. Senator Moore. Cavros DeGraw. Meskers.
Non-representative Meskers?
Representative Meskers, you got it.
Meskers votes yes, thanks. No problem, Tom.
Got to show my respect.
Cavros DeGraw also votes yes.
Okay, all set. Cabrera. Cassano.
Senator Cassano votes yes.
Cohen. Maroney.
Maroney votes yes.
Needleman. Slap.
Slap votes yes.
Formica? Formica? Come back to him. Senator Wong?
Wong, emphatic no.
Okay. Whitcoast?
Whitcoast votes yes.
Barry?
Barry votes yes.
Boer?
Representative Boer votes yes.
Let's try that again. Boer?
Okay. Representative Boer votes yes.
Got you that time. Butler? Chafee?
Rep Chafee votes no.
Concepcion?
Representative Concepcion votes yes.
All right. Doucette?
Doucette votes yes.
Gotcha. Elliott? Farrar?
Representative Farrar votes yes.
All right. Hall? Hampton? Hennessy?
Hennessy votes yes.
Gotcha. Lamar? Lamar? No, Lamar. Mushinski?
Mushinski votes yes.
Gotcha. Paolillo?
Paolillo votes yes.
Let's try it again. Paolillo?
Paolillo votes yes.
Gotcha. New member, Representative Paris?
Paris votes yes.
Oh, can you turn on your camera, Rep Paris? While you do it, Rep Paris?
Yes.
You have to turn on your camera, Representative Paris, to make it official. Let me, I'll ask you to start your video.
Rep Paris votes yes.
Okay, all set. Thank you. Perone? Phipps? Sanchez? Santiago?
Santiago votes yes.
Gotcha. Staffstrom?
Staffstrom votes yes. Staffstrom votes yes.
Gotcha. Representative Terri Wood? Ziogas? Carney?
Carney votes yes.
Gotcha. Devlin? Claritas Ditria?
Claritas Ditria votes no.
Okay. Mastro Francesco? Nuccio?
Sorry, Representative Nuccio votes yes.
Gotcha. Perillo?
Mr.
Yep. Representative Devlin, is that you?
Hi, Mr. Clerk, if you could please cast me as a no.
Okay. Can you say
Thank
it
you.
again? Say it again real quick. I didn't catch you.
Representative Devlin votes no.
Gotcha. Gotcha that time.
Thank you.
All right. Perillo? Piscopo?
Representative Piscopo votes no.
Paletta?
So why the hell are you a no?
I missed Paletta. Representative Terri Wood?
Representative Terri Wood votes yes.
Okay. Yacarino?
Representative Dave Yacarino votes yes.
Gotcha. Zullo? And Zupkis?
Representative Zupkis votes yes.
Okay. All right, that is it, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, everybody. The committee will hold these
Tom?
votes open until the start of the House session,
Tom?
which is now scheduled for 10 o'clock in the morning. So the
Chairman?
votes will be open probably for about another half an hour. So please
Okay.
get your vote. And
Mr.
Senator
Chairman?
Formica has a question. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I don't know if Tom got my vote or not.
Nope, Senator Formica, we're staying here. So if anyone missed, it's fine. I'm here.
So,
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Chairman. Formica votes yes.
Okay, all set.
so Chair Scanlon, 10:30, you said 10
Yes.
o'clock.
So we will recess the committee and hold votes up until 10:30 or the start of the House session. So if that's at 10:35, you can vote for those additional 5 minutes. So this till the start of the House session.
Thank you so much.
Got it.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, I already put the votes in.
Oh, okay. I mean, so everyone, Representative Lamar, are you there? Representative Paletta, did you want to vote?
Sure. How did the ranking member vote?
Yes. So Senator Martin was a no and Representative Cheeseman was a yes.
Okay, I'll vote yes. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Hey, Senator Moore, are you there?
Hey, Tom.
How you doing?
Okay.
Good. If you want to just turn your, oh, there you go. Okay, so we just voted on the one bill, 6451.
What did Funfair do?
So I think every Democrat has voted yes so far. There's a few Republicans mixed on both sides, but yes, he voted yes.
He did, huh?
Yep.
Staffed
Yep. He voted yes too. Yep. I think literally, let me check real quick if you want me to Funfair. All the Dems have voted yes.
Okay, I'm a yes.
As far as I know. I'm taking a quick look. Yeah, they've all voted yes. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right. All right,
Thank
Senator,
you.
you're all set. Take care.
Take care. Okay.
Hey, Tom, I missed that. Was that a yes?
Yes, Christina, it was a yes.
Thank you.
Yep. Sorry, Christina, I was on the phone. Just to clarify, Senator Moore voted yes. That's all you missed.
I got it. Thank you.
Yep. Hey, Representative Lamar, how you doing? You want to vote? Oop.
Good morning, Tom.
Good morning. I'm having a bad connection with you. Hold on. Maybe if you get to a better spot or give it a second.
Tell him to turn his camera on and then off again.
Okay. Did you hear that? Turn your camera on and off, maybe. We're not going anywhere. Don't worry. There you go. All right,
Good
go
morning,
ahead.
Tom. I'd like to cast my vote in the affirmative.
Oh man, it didn't even catch it. Try again. Try again, Rep Lamar. Just say it real quick.
I'd like to cast my vote in the affirmative.
Oh, try again.
I'd like to cast my vote in the affirmative.
Gotcha. That time we got you.
Thank you.
All right,
Talk
take care.
soon.
Bye. Yep. Representative Sanchez, do you want to vote now? You are muted.
Yes, gonna vote now.
Okay. How did you want to vote? Was that a yes for the bill?
Yes, want to cast it in the affirmative.
You're all set.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Yes. How you doing, Rep Zulo?
Doing all right, Mr. Clerk. Good morning. How are you?
Good, good. You want to vote on this bill? You good?
Yeah, sure. We've got only that one item, right?
Yep, just the 6451.
Perfect. Rep Zulo votes yes.
Of course, when you vote, it actually doesn't go. Try again.
Try again. Rep Zulo votes yes.
All right, you're good.
Thank you very much.
All right, see ya.
Take care.
Hey, Dawn, are you there? Oh, Dawn.
Rep. Wood.
Yes, coming in. Hi, Rep Wood. I'm not sure if you're talking, but you're muted. Oh, there you go. Do you want to vote on the bill now, or do you need a minute? I don't know why, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep, now I can, yep.
Okay. Okay,
You
so
Go ahead.
this is substitute language for gaming.
So, no, I guess you guys may be voting on substitute language, as I understand it, in the House, but right now, you're just voting on 6451. So there may be changes when it gets to the House, but as of right now, no, you're just vote. We just did a straight JF of 6451.
Okay. So I'm a yes.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
no problem.
Have a good one.
All right. Christina, can you let me know again when they just gavel into the House?
Yep, they just did the 10-minute warning.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Hi, Senator Miller. You there?
I'm here. I just can't get my
Okay.
video.
Yep. Take your time.
This is interesting.
There you go.
You can see me. I can't see you.
Really? I can see you now. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me expand this.
Yeah.
There I am.
There you go.
Hello.
So how you doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
House Bill 6451, straight JF.
So I'm going to vote yes to get it out of committee. I don't know how I'm going to vote on the floor.
You got it.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
You too. Take care. How you doing,
Hi,
Senator?
Tom.
How are
Hi,
you?
I'm a yes.
Okay, hang on, do that one more time.
Senator Cohen's a yes.
All set?
All right, thanks,
All
Tom.
right, take care.
Be well.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Almost in?
Almost. I see the TV just turned on. I'll let you know.
All right.
Okay, Tom, we're good.
Okay. Meeting is adjourned at 10:33 a.m. on May 20th, 2021. The House is in session.